everyone, this is Chandani Wig from Priyanka Rao Image Consultants and welcome back to Wig's Weekend Wit. So today's video is a bit different. I'm not doing any makeup look today, but I am doing something which was requested by a very dear friend of mine who wanted to know what all you can include in a makeup pouch. But before we get on to that, I just want to talk about another thing which happened. I got a message from a very dear friend again who said that, I've been seeing your videos, but glam up your look a little bit, make it a little different, change your hairstyle a bit, wear some accessories. And I'm like, okay, let me do that in the next video. Hence the earrings today and the side plait. The earrings are from H&M. If you do like them, go visit the store. They're for 700 bucks only, very reasonable compared to all the other brands that are out there. So they have a lot of sales going on currently, as well as a lot of collection in different colors. Tassels are very in, so these are not going away for some time, so just go have a look. They're very reasonably priced, anywhere between 700 to 1000 bucks. In the meantime, let's get on to the makeup part of this. So I'm not doing a makeup look, but we're going to be talking about what exactly you should be having, the makeup essentials in your makeup pouch or bag. But when we talk about that, it really depends on where exactly you're going. It can be to the office, or it can be for a lunch or a dinner out, or it can be for a wedding. Today we're going to be specifically talking about what you should be having in your makeup pouch or bag for office. Let's get started. So this is my makeup pouch. Make sure you invest in a good quality makeup bag for yourself. It can be funky, it can be sober, depending on your personality. You want it to be glitter, you want polka dots, you want patterns, you want it to be plain. There's an abundant variety available in the market right now. So when you go into the office, I can understand that you do not have too much time, as it is you're getting busy getting ready, and you have the entire day ahead of you. You're thinking about all the work that you need to get done for the day, so you don't have too much time in your hand to actually sit and do a 1 hour makeup schedule for yourself. So it's going to be very quick. You just need a handful of things, 5 to 10 minutes tops, and then you're all set for the day. The first makeup product that you should be having in your bag is a foundation or a BB cream. So this is by Lakme. This is a BB cream or a CC cream. They both mean the same thing. BB generally stands for blemish balm and CC stands for color correcting. They do the exact same thing, which is kind of even out your skin tone and brighten up your skin and your face. This one is by Nykaa. This is a very sheer foundation. It's very light in texture and it doesn't give you that much coverage. Now when you go to office, make sure your foundation is not heavy. You need something which is very light, foundation which can blend into your skin perfectly, so that it looks like your second skin and not something very heavy. You don't want to be looking very cakey in the office. It's not the occasion to look cakey. You can do all that for heavier occasions such as weddings and related functions, but for office, please keep your face very sheer, very light, very minimalistic. So when you say office, it has to be very minimalistic makeup. For that, you can go in for a CC cream. All brands currently have BB, CC, DD cream in their stocks. Go ahead, find your shade. Make sure you kind of test it out on your jawline and not on your neck or on your hands. It needs to be here, and blend it out. Go out for some time into the mall, see how it's looking in the sunlight, in the yellow light, see whether it's blended enough for your skin, and then go and purchase it. So the first thing that you should be having is this, because it just evens out your skin tone enough for you to go through your day without looking very dull or haggard. Let's move on to the second one. Let's come to the eyes. For the eyes, you can always go and play around with colors. Apart from your kajal, you can also play around with a lot of color. but make sure your colors are on the subtle side. When I say subtle, it means the darker colors. Something like this is always a good idea. I already have the green one. It's a green come blue mixed turquoise thing happening. It's right on my waterline, so you can always mix up these colors on the waterline with your eyeliner on the top. If this is also bright enough for you, just go over it with a black or a dark brown liner and it'll just bring down the look a little bit. So you can go in for these colors on your waterline along with your liner, or just go in with a kajal. Just a kajal will do. Make sure you do not have a kajal, a black kajal and a black liner going on for the office. It looks a bit too much on the eyes. Plus, because India is so hot and humid, your kajal tends to smudge and you end up looking like a panda at the end of the day, which is not appealing at all. So make sure, if you want to do up your waterline and your upper eyelid, make sure you have either a colored liner going on and a black liner, or just a liner or a kajal. Or you can also go in for a white liner. This is from Lakme. This helps to open up your waterline and your eyes a bit, so you don't look very droopy or sleepy, or you don't look as if you're unwell. Especially people with smaller eyes, this is a great idea to use on the waterline. So while your eyes are taken care of, we can move on to the cheeks. Now cheeks, make sure you have a blush in your makeup pouch for office. This is a great way to add color to your face. Your face looks blushed, your face looks young, it looks radiant. You can have pink, something like this, or you can have a peach. You can also go in for lighter browns if browns suit you more, depending on your skin tone. So with the blush, make sure you have a blush brush, which is a little thicker, fluffy little brush. This is by MAC. It's a miniature brush. You don't need to have something very long and very big which doesn't fit in your makeup pouch. You can always go and purchase something like this. This is ideal for your makeup pouch as well as for traveling, because you don't want to carry so many things. So this is a great way to just kind of put the blush in your cheeks and go ahead with the day, because this really gives your face a little angle as well as that radiant look, that blush look that generally everybody is looking for. So next we're moving on to the lipsticks and the lip liners. Now lipsticks for office should generally be on the neutral side. You can go in for colors like these. This is Brave by MAC. Or you can go for lighter pinks, peaches. Anything neutral would always look ideal for a corporate environment. But if you are fond of lipsticks which are on the brighter side, such as this one, there's no harm in it as long as you don't feel conscious about it, or you can pull it off. It suits your complexion. It doesn't get smudged all over, so you have to be very, very careful with these darker colors, brighter colors, because they do tend to smudge out. They do tend to chip off during the day. You're eating, you're drinking, it tends to fade off very fast, and then it doesn't look very pretty at the end of the day. So make sure you have these hands-on with you, so that any touch-ups which are required during the day, you can just quickly go to the washroom and reapply your lipstick. Don't just wear these from home and then be done with it, because they will fade off after some time. So make sure you have these in your makeup pouch, the brighter ones at least, if you're fond of them, for any retouch-ups required. Otherwise, neutrals are your best friend. Keep 2 or 3 shades of neutrals with you. They go with any kind of eye makeup you may be having. So Today as well, if I have a green and a black going on my eyes, I have put a neutral lipstick because I know that it can go well with anything instead of putting a red or a peach or a darker color, a pink. So make sure you do understand that if you're going a little heavy on your eyes, your lips need to be neutral. If you're putting a red or a pink or a magenta on your lips, make sure you just have a kajal or a liner, and that's about it. You cannot have both the things going on. Along with the lipsticks, you do need lip liners. Now lip liners help you to shape your lips as well as reshape them, just in case you feel that probably your upper lip is thinner, you want it to be thicker, or your lower lip is thicker and you want it to be thinner. So you can always create illusions with your lips, which your lip liners do, by creating lines either inside of it or outside of it to make them fuller, to make them bigger, thicker. Also, with the help of lip liners, your lipsticks do not tend to smudge out. These help you with your lipsticks to keep wherever you've applied it to be intact there and not go left, right or center. So these are, again, they go hand in hand with your lipsticks. No matter what color you're choosing, either choose a lip liner which is the same shade, or choose a lip liner which is a shade or 2 shades darker to create that ombre effect. But do not choose something very contrasting. So if I'm going and choosing a color like this, I cannot be applying a lip liner of this shade because it is too contrasting. I would rather go for a lip liner which is of this shade. This is the same shade as the lipstick and is not too contrasting. I can go darker than this, but just about 1 or 2 shades darker and not more. So the last product that you can have in your makeup bag is a compact. Now this one is for people suffering from oily skin or combination skin. This is a great way to get a bit of extra coverage which you may not have got from your CC cream or the sheer foundation that you may have used. So this will help you give some extra coverage without making your face feel sticky and oily, especially on the T-zone area. This one is great to kind of mattify your face as well as give you a little bit of coverage throughout the day. Throughout the day we do tend to become shinier, oilier on our T-zone, and this one helps a lot with tackling that problem. If you do not want to put extra coverage or you do not want the hassle of this, there is something called blotting paper. So it looks something like this. These are blotting papers which help to blot out whatever shininess and oiliness you have. So you just need to take out one sheet from this and just kind of blot it out. It's got a very mild fragrance. A lot of brands coming up have this particular blotting paper in their stock, so you can check that out. It's not very expensive. So you just need to kind of blot wherever you feel there is shininess or oiliness without having to wash off your face every 2 hours, 3 hours, because that is going to make your face a bit drier. So this is a great way to tackle any oiliness or stickiness you have in the office. Even with the AC going on, your face tends to become very sticky and oily. So this helps a great way to kind of absorbing all of that and making your face matte to last for another 3 or 4 hours as your day ends. I also want to talk about the gel eyeliners. They are great for lasting for more than 8 to 9 hours. This one is by Inglot. This is a dark brown. They have a great black color gel eyeliner as well. These are generally to be applied with a brush, an eyeliner brush. This one had come with the Maybelline black gel eyeliner, which I absolutely love. I have the Maybelline one finished off and I bought the Inglot, but I have kept the brush because it's really great to apply on the eyes. Now because your office hour duration is anywhere between 8 to 12 hours. This is a great product to have in your makeup pouch because it's matte and it does not get smudged in any way. A lot of times I've seen that, you know, if you apply a kajal onto your upper lid, which is perfectly fine, but what happens after some time, because your eyelid tends to become oily, you end up getting this one big line on top because your eyelids keep moving up and down, and you have, at the end of the day, you have this line that comes here and the entire thing is shiny and oily and does not look good. So this is a great way, this is a great product to have a mattifying liquid liner or a gel liner, because they are very long lasting and they help you not get that line and they stay intact throughout the day. Perfect for anybody who's spending 8 to 12 hours in the office. You have a long day ahead of you. Perfect for these kind of occasions. So lastly, you can invest in something like this. This is a miniature brush kit. Because your makeup pouch is generally small and you have all these things in it, also you want to put it in your handbag and you don't want it to take up too much of space, something like this always helps. This has got a lip brush, an eyeliner brush, an eyeshadow brush, and a blush brush / powder brush. So you can invest in something like this. These are really tiny, very handy to have in your makeup pouch. They do not take up too much of space, and very good quality products. I've been using this for a very long time. They haven't given me any problem. So these are just about 5 to 6 things that you can have in your makeup pouch and you're good to go. It'll hardly take you 5 to 10 minutes to do your entire face because it's very quick. You don't need too much time, and these are just the things that you require for your office, not more than this. If you are fond of eyeshadows, please go ahead and put that in your makeup pouch, but just make sure that they're very neutral and they're not very jarring and bright, like pinks, yellows, bright pinks and yellows and greens and blues. Make sure they're very neutral. Stick to the browns, stick to the grays, stick to the navy blues, and you'll be good to go. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Let me know any suggestions. I'm very happy to incorporate them in the videos. I'm always looking out for advice and suggestions, and more than happy to do a tutorial or a video on it. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week yet again with a new video or a different makeup look. Thank you. Cheers. Take care. Do like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.